Welcome to 8 incredible foods to beat insulin resistance. Insulin resistance is connected to diabetes, but they're not the same. In fact, you can have insulin resistance with normal blood sugar levels. But if you don't address it, insulin resistance can progress to prediabetes and eventually to full-on type 2 diabetes. The good news is, insulin resistance is manageable and possibly even reversible. And you can start yourself on the path towards better insulin sensitivity with the help of these 8 incredible foods to beat insulin resistance. Let's start with a food you might assume is bad for your insulin sensitivity: beans and legumes. Beans and legumes are nutritional powerhouses, and they are an excellent addition to your diet if you are looking to control your blood sugar levels. These humble foods are packed with complex carbohydrates, fiber, and protein. This combination slows down the digestion process, thus preventing sudden spikes in blood sugar levels after meals. Many beans and legumes, like lentils, black beans, and kidney beans, are also rich in powerful antioxidants, like copper, which aids heart rate regulation and blood pressure, and folate, which aids red blood cell formation and reduces the risk of heart disease. A study published in the Archives of Internal Medicine found that people who consumed a high legume diet had improved glycemic control, and they reduced their risk of coronary heart disease compared to those on a high-wheat fiber diet. Another study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition showed that eating beans or other legumes for just 3 days a week could improve blood sugar control and lower the risk of type 2 diabetes. So, add beans and legumes to your salads, soups, stews, or even make them into delicious dips. But beware of canned beans with added sodium. That can increase blood pressure. Instead, opt for dried beans whenever possible, and be sure to rinse canned beans thoroughly before use. What's a perfect fatty fruit to pair with your beans? We'll show you in just a minute. But first, while there are plenty of fish in the sea, you should catch fatty fish. Despite their description, fatty fish are actually extremely good for your body, including your weight management. Salmon, mackerel, sardines, and trout, among others, supply heart-aiding omega-3 fatty acids, which are known to reduce insulin resistance-related inflammation in the body. In fact, a study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition confirmed that regular consumption of omega-3 rich fatty fish can improve insulin sensitivity in overweight adults. Omega-3 fats have also been shown to aid eye health, prevent age-related mental decline, and they can lower harmful LDL cholesterol and triglyceride levels while increasing artery cleansing HDL cholesterol levels. Meanwhile, fatty fish are also packed with high-quality protein, which can help you feel full, increase your metabolic rate, and slow digestion, thus helping to lower post-meal glucose levels. The vitamin D content in these fish is noteworthy too. Low levels of vitamin D have been linked with insulin resistance, but getting enough vitamin D supports immune health, and it reduces the risk of heart disease. So, consider adding fatty fish high in omega-3s, like salmon, tuna, and sardines, to your diabetes-fighting menu. Not only will they tantalize your taste buds, they will also help you reduce your insulin resistance. But what if you just don't love fish? What other type of meat is great for your insulin sensitivity? The answer is just ahead. First, let's meet the perfect creamy fruit to pair with your beans: avocado. Yes, avocados are fruits, but they are packed with monounsaturated fats, which are known to improve insulin sensitivity. These healthy fats help your muscle cells respond better to insulin, thus reducing your risk of developing type 2 diabetes. In fact, a diabetes care study showed that non-insulin dependent diabetic participants who kept a high monounsaturated fat diet enriched with avocado experienced improvements to their lipid profiles, and it also helped them maintain proper glycemic control. Avocados are also rich in dietary fiber, which aids satiety and slows down the release of sugars into your bloodstream, minimizing the risk of a blood sugar spike. Research published in the journal Nutrition found that participants who ate half an avocado with lunch reported feeling more satisfied and had less desire to eat over the next 3 hours compared to participants who didn't eat avocado. Plus, avocados contain a good amount of magnesium, a mineral that plays a crucial role in carbohydrate metabolism and insulin function. In fact, being deficient in magnesium has been linked to increased insulin resistance in multiple studies. However, while avocados are incredibly nutritious, they are also high in calories. So keep your portions modest in size. A little goes a long way with avocado. But what if you want some avocado toast? What is the best type of bread to choose if you wish to avoid a blood sugar spike? We'll show you. That's coming up next. But right now, let's introduce you to poultry and quality protein sources. If you're a fan of chicken, turkey, or even tofu, we've got some fantastic news for you. These foods are high in protein. As we've mentioned, protein slows the absorption of carbohydrates into the bloodstream, which plays a crucial role in managing post-meal glucose levels. Red meats, like beef, lamb, and pork, are higher in saturated fats, which, if overconsumed, can lead to arterial plaque buildup, weight gain, and heart disease. But lean protein options, like poultry, fish, and certain plant-based foods, like oats, chickpeas, and even tofu, give you more unsaturated fats, making them a better choice for your insulin sensitivity. Plus, chicken gives you niacin, which helps improve blood circulation. It also suppresses inflammation. Chickpeas are a good source of selenium, which fights oxidative stress, helping to lower the risk of heart disease. And oats supply manganese, which plays a role in blood sugar regulation. You can also choose low-sodium dairy protein choices, like Greek yogurt, feta cheese, and kefir. They have been shown to aid gut health while also supplying beneficial micronutrients. The American Journal of Clinical Nutrition showed that maintaining a high-protein diet with foods like Greek yogurt and chicken breast can lead to sustained appetite reductions. That can result in lower caloric intake and increased weight loss. So next time you're planning your meals, make sure to include some lean or plant-based protein on your plate. What other fruit choice can actually help you lower your blood sugar? The answer is coming up next. First, let's pair your avocado with whole grains. If you love bread but are fearful of a blood sugar spike, whole grains are the way to go when it comes to battling insulin resistance. Unlike refined grain products like white bread and crackers, whole grains such as brown rice, oatmeal, quinoa, and whole grain breads or pastas keep all parts of the grain, the bran, germ, and endosperm, which means they will still hold all the beneficial nutrients and fiber of the whole grain. That's why studies show that whole grains can help slow the absorption of sugar into your bloodstream, thereby helping to regulate your glucose levels. In fact, a study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that a diet high in whole grains was associated with lower fasting insulin concentrations. Whole grains also contain essential nutrients, including iron, which is involved in red blood cell production, and phosphorus, which helps filter waste from your kidneys. They also give you lignans, polyphenolic compounds, which have been linked to a reduced risk of cardiovascular disease. In fact, a recent meta-analysis showed that eating 3 1-ounce servings of whole grains daily can lower the risk of heart disease by over 20%. So, if you're looking for an easy switch to help your heart health and your blood sugar levels, swap out those refined carbs for wholesome whole grains. What other plant-based protein treat is a great choice for your weight management and your insulin sensitivity? That's just ahead. But next up, pucker up for berries. Berries are packed with antioxidant micronutrients, including copper, manganese, vitamin C, and vitamin K. These essential nutrients help reduce inflammation and oxidative stress, two factors that play a significant role in the development of insulin resistance. They have also been shown to aid the immune system and blood sugar control. Berries also give you other powerful antioxidants, including anthocyanins, ellagic acid, and resveratrol, which provide extra anti-inflammatory benefits that protect against free radical damage and reduce the risk of multiple diseases. What's more, berries are low glycemic index, and their dietary fiber can help slow the digestion of other carb-heavy foods and your body's insulin response to those foods. In fact, a study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that eating berries with your meal may significantly reduce your insulin levels after eating. Other studies show that some berries, especially strawberries, can lower LDL cholesterol levels, while also helping to prevent LDL cholesterol from oxidizing into arterial plaque. So next time you're craving something sweet, ditch that candy bar and instead reach for a bowl of fresh strawberries, blueberries, raspberries, you name it. Your body will thank you. What may be the best food on the planet when it comes to improving your insulin sensitivity? Today's number one insulin resistance fighting food is coming up next. But right now, can you guess the perfect plant-based protein option to eat alongside your berries? Try nuts and seeds. Surprised to see these crunchy delights on this list? Well, don't be. Nuts and seeds are rich in fiber and protein, which slow down the absorption of sugar into your bloodstream, thereby preventing spikes in blood glucose. They are also an excellent source of heart-healthy monounsaturated and polyunsaturated fats, like linoleic acid, which can work to lower LDL cholesterol and total cholesterol while improving insulin sensitivity. The American Heart Association found that replacing saturated fat foods with unsaturated fat nuts, especially walnuts, can work to improve blood pressure and blood lipids for those at risk of cardiovascular disease. Nuts and seeds also supply a wealth of antioxidants, including magnesium, phosphorus, and zinc, which can decrease inflammation, boost your immune system, and aid your body's energy production. They are also associated with a lower risk of developing diabetes. Studies show that regularly consuming tree nuts, like pecans, can help lower HbA1c levels, a marker of improved blood sugar control. So, next time you're looking for a snack, reach for a small portion of nuts, like almonds, walnuts, pistachios, and many more. Or sprinkle some seeds, like flax seeds, chia seeds, sunflower seeds, and others, on your salad or yogurt. They'll help you curb your appetite, slow your digestion, and bring important antioxidant benefits for your insulin sensitivity. Now, it's time to meet today's top choice for beating insulin resistance: leafy green vegetables. Leafy greens, like spinach, kale, arugula, and cabbage, are low in calories and carbohydrates, but are packed with blood sugar balancing dietary fiber. Leafy greens are also rich in a wide variety of antioxidant micronutrients, including magnesium, which helps regulate blood pressure, vitamin C, which helps slow digestion and post-meal glucose absorption, and potassium, which helps balance sodium levels, further benefiting your blood pressure. Many leafy greens also supply nitrates, which work to lower blood pressure while relaxing and dilating blood vessels, thus improving blood flow. And studies also suggest that nitrates may improve insulin sensitivity for type 2 diabetics. Meanwhile, leafy greens also give you other powerful antioxidants, including lutein, quercetin, and zeaxanthin, which can lower inflammation and reduce oxidative damage in the cardiovascular system. In fact, studies show that regularly eating spinach and other leafy greens can help to reduce harmful LDL cholesterol levels, thereby improving lipid profiles. Plus, a study published in the Journal of Nutrition found that an increased intake of leafy green vegetables was associated with a significantly lower risk of type 2 diabetes. So go for broke with low-calorie, high-nutrition leafy green vegetables. Add them to your salads, smoothies, and whole grain sandwiches, or even sauté them with some garlic for a delicious diabetes-fighting side dish.